think I'm gonna move here, or do you think I'm gonna chicken out? Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm looking a little crazy right now. I've decided that I did not feel like wearing makeup because I'm probably gonna put that on later. And I'm even wearing sweatpants and not a single crop top in sight. And that is because I'm going apartment hunting. So I told you guys that I was kind of like conflicted on whether or not like I wanted to move here or not. I figured since I'm here, let's go ahead and see, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of leaning towards it, but I'm just not sure. There's just a few components that just make me a little uneasy about it, but everybody keeps telling me that I need to get over it and that I just need to stop being scared and go ahead and move. I'm taking advantage of my last few days here, and yeah, we're gonna go look at some apartments. Two on the list to look at now. This one that I'm about to go look at is like kind of closer to downtown, so that's good. The other one is not so close to downtown. It's actually kind of far, and I kind of do want to be close to do they call it, downtown or uptown? I don't know. Y'all know the main little area, which I'll refer to it as. I don't know. I have so many Chicago subscribers that I didn't even know I had that many until like I went to Chicago and everybody was like, I'm from Chicago, and I'm like, wow, a lot of y'all are from Chicago. But yeah, y'all city A1. So I'm thinking about maybe moving here. So let's go see what we can find today. Okay, so that's the kitchen area. Has a little bar. Oh, that's storage up there. How do you, oh, I guess I'd have to get a ladder. That's pretty cool though, because I'm definitely gonna need storage. So I can put like a couch somewhere right there. Probably have a lot of clothing racks. And then the bedroom. It's right here, 2 windows, lots of lighting. And this is the closet. It's a decent amount of space, not a ton, but I definitely would have like a whole bunch of closet racks, but I'm loving like the big windows because I'm gonna need a lot of light, and the high ceiling's definitely a good thing. Till November. Okay, so I'm at the bathroom, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay. So shower's big. Not a lot of counter space, but I can get a tray. All right, this one's nice. I like this one. So that is like the closet. And then this area can be used as the bedroom area. Bathroom, yeah. Bathroom's in here. It's pretty much the same. I think the bathtub is a little smaller. And then this general area right here. Does this one look much smaller to you? Yeah? I don't know, it looks I kinda like the setup. Okay, right here, but I'm just thinking where I can put clothing racks, because you know I'm gonna need a lot of those. And so the clothing racks are probably gonna have to like line the wall or something. But the kitchen's cute. I like how it's just off to the side. It reminds me of dorm days, kind of, doesn't it? Like elevated dorm life. Oh, there's a spot over there. Do you know how many runway videos I can make? I'd make it a whole thing. Yes, I think like that, I'm sorry. All right, y'all, so we just left that first showing, and we kind of just drove around the area because there's so many lofts and like apartments and stuff around that area. And honestly, like I'm absolutely obsessed with the area. Like I know that's like the first place I've seen, but like not even just talking about the place that I saw, but like that area is just, it's like a nice happy medium. I think I'd be very comfortable there. And it looks like they're building a lot more like apartments and stuff. So I just kind of went around and wrote a whole bunch of names down of the buildings that we saw, because there were literally so many. And the parking was like, what did he say, $215? Yeah, so the parking's like $215, but it's like in the building, heated. So you know, y'all know I'm scared of the cold. So I wouldn't have to like go outside to get into my car. I could literally like walk in there, turn the heat on in my car and dip, you know. So that's definitely a perk. But yeah, now we're headed to this other place. So one thing, I'm not trying to like already talk this place down because it looks like a really nice place to stay, but the only thing is the price range is the exact same as here, but it's so much further south, kind of like southwest. So it could probably sometimes range like 30 minutes to an hour for me to get to downtown, don't you think? Like what? Or more. So it's kind of like I don't want to pay that much to be super far away. I don't know, I feel like that just doesn't make sense. I definitely was loving that rooftop area that I showed you guys as well. I can just see myself making so many videos up there. I know that sounds shallow, but you have to understand I am a content creator, so I have to think about where I can make my content at. So yeah, there was like this one area that kind of like reminded me of a runway. It was so cute, but would definitely be good for shooting content, so I don't always have to like go out into the streets and all of that. Now we're headed to the next spot. It's gonna take us like 30 minutes.
Love you for a long time, baby. If you let me touch and if you let me love you to the morning, if you let me love you,
So is this like the dining area? Okay. So I probably wouldn't use it as that, but okay, very big kitchen. This is the living area. So are all the windows like kind of in that same general space?
Like this?
Yeah, like in the center like that?
Yeah, all of you is like this, the living room, yeah.
All right, and bedroom. Bedroom's huge. The closet's not that big. I think it's probably, there's another one? Okay, this is big though. All right, and how is the parking per month?
Okay, so
This one? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely some more room. And the bathroom. Bathroom's pretty much like that other one. It's a little more counter space. Like a little more. And you said, alright, so we just left that second apartment building. It was a lot bigger than the first one, but the location of this one is just so far away. And then also, it reminds me of home, and not in a good way. I don't think I'm so into moving somewhere that reminds me of home, because that's exactly like what I'm kind of trying to get away from. Like I know somebody was telling me on here like, oh, move like to the outskirts so you don't have to like be in the city right when you first move to a city. And I'm like, but that's kind of what I want. Like how the atmosphere was looking at the first one, when it had like all the high rises and nice little shops and restaurants to go to. This one has like Taco Bell and and McDonald's and chicken places, and that's not really the vibe that I'm going for. If they were to give me a fantastic deal, like I mean it would have to be fantastic, because right now it's the same price as the other one. The only benefit is that the parking would be a lot cheaper. Instead of that $250 from the other one, this one was like $30. So
way less than that.
huh?
I said way less than that.
Yeah, I mean it's significant. Are we doing anything before the game? I don't know. I know for sure that we're going to basketball game tonight. We're gonna be going to see the Chicago Bulls versus who they playing?
Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies. So you can't get me into a football stadium, but I'll go to a basketball game. But football, not my thing.
With every passing moment, thoughts of you run through my head. I am slowly realizing I think you're truly heaven-sent. I think you're truly something special, something my dreams are really made of.
So I'm about to officially get ready, because what we had going on earlier, that's not gonna cut it. I cannot be going to a basketball game I like that. See, I need to put my hair up. All right, but more about the apartment hunting. So I know if you guys saw my first vlog, I know my forehead's about to be so out and I'm about to look crazy, but I'm gonna look good after this, and that's all that matters. But if y'all saw my first vlog, then y'all saw me talking about like potentially looking at apartments, and there was just like a lot to think about. And even when I got here, like I still was not sure, and I was actually kind of backing away from like the possibility of looking at apartments, which is what took me so long to look in the first place. Y'all know I'm just like from the country, that's what I'm used to, but I've kind of always known, like since I was younger, and people would always tell me, like my family and stuff, they would always be like, you know, we can see you like somewhere like New York. And I mean, they were right. Like they've been saying this since I was like very, very young. Even though like I started out going the traditional route, like with college and stuff, it just, I guess it just wasn't in my destiny to stay that track. So conflicted, because I was thinking about moving to Atlanta because, you know, that's something I'm used to. I only live like an hour away from Atlanta currently, and so I was like, you know, that's something I can get behind. But then I started really thinking, especially when I came up here and started working in modeling and getting a lot of good like paid gigs for that, I was like, how beneficial would it be for me to even go to Atlanta, because I don't have a modeling agency there. We're gonna probably start looking for one. Even still, like the market for modeling in Atlanta, I'm not sure what it's like. I'm not really a video girl type of model. Like that's not really what I aspire. With me being a woman of color in Atlanta, even though like I'm missing a booty, like I don't have a booty, so maybe they wouldn't, but I don't know, even maybe my hair alone would probably make them try and put me in like a rapper music video. And I've been asked before to be in like music videos, like on Instagram and stuff. It's just kind of not really my vibe. I'm still like indecisive. I don't know. I work in a job that's so like, you just don't know what your next move is really. If you're ever thinking about going into this and you're not okay with living off of vibes, then maybe don't do it. Honestly though, this job is very freeing. The fact that I can just get up and go whenever I want, wherever I want, has been great. You're not always gonna know what you're doing next month. It's crazy. You guys have helped so much with like figuring out with what I want to do, because so many of y'all have just been saying like, girl, it's time for you to go. You love it there. Like, Jordan, go to the city. And I'm like, like I don't want to hear it, but like I kind of do want to hear it. And I'm not one of those people that likes to prematurely tell things, like, because I know like, Jordan, you're not even in an apartment yet, but I feel like with you guys it's only right because y'all have been such an influential part of my possible decision. I even had a friend, we've been friends since like 8th grade. We're kind of like those friends that just keep in touch. We don't really hang out anymore since high school, but we just keep in touch. Like we've hung out like once since we graduated, but we talk like maybe 3 times a year. But she texted me and she was just like, Jordan, I saw your video about being in Chicago. I know you're probably scared, but you need to go. And she was just basically telling me like, you know, this is meant for you. I can see this for you. And she also moved herself from the South. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my makeup up and we're gonna head out of here. We need to go to Zara because I need to return that shirt y'all saw in a previous vlog. I know I'm rubbing this thing so hard. So we just left Zara and I took some pics of my fit or whatever, so hopefully they're cute. Also got a couple of things from Zara, but I returned that shirt because I just didn't like it. But I found some cargos there and I've been looking for like some baggy cargos and they had some there, so I got them in green because I have some green cargos, but they're not as baggy as I'd like them to be. Not the airplane cookies. They're not as baggy as I'd like them to be, and I don't wear them because of that. So yeah, but I just spotted, how do you say it? King Badge? Bash?
Yeah, Badge.
King Batch. So we were taking pictures or whatever. I don't like to be one of those people that like runs up to people for pictures or even acknowledges the fact that they're a celebrity, because I don't want to be annoying.
Shit, depending on who you are.
I mean, it depends. If it was like Karuchi, I'm bothering Karuchi. But Edward was facing, his back was to King Batch, and he was taking pictures of me, so I could literally see him, and I was like, Edward, that's King Batch. He was like, what? That's King Batch. And then by the time he like looked, it was like the back of his head. It was like,
I only saw the side. Like, I saw his beard.
And so Edward actually went on Instagram and was like, I'm gonna go look at his story, and it says that he's in Chicago. So that was for sure him. Yeah, we just had a celebrity sighting. But yeah, we're about to head to the game. We're both kind of hungry, so we'll probably eat while we're there, and you know, things like that.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they get me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my down to duck the news. 2-4-hour lockdown. We made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in. Chase be mixing pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, think my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish you was a new. Someone said,
Hurry up.
Y'all, I feel the shot and I think I'm dying. We just got some food and it better be good.
Team second, entering for the Grizzlies, number 0, the Anthony along with number 15, Brandon Clark.
this shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made on records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into fire roof.
It's so cold, y'all.
What are you talking about? Being cold? We know it's cold in Chicago. That ain't no news to nobody.
Anyways, we ain't got me looking like Frederick Douglass per usual, but we're headed to the why is it not focusing? Oh, okay. So we're headed to the Contemporary Arts Museum. That's what it's called, right? And we're late. What is it, like 20 minutes past 2? We're supposed to be there at 2. This is the first time we're gonna go to a museum, and we kind of had a hard time picking. There's another one apparently that has like some Egyptian exhibit in the basement. I really want to see that one, but I won't be here that long.
You said we had a hard time?
Y'all, all my makeup is gone. But anyway, so we went to the museum. I know it's like dark now, but I kind of was just trying to, you know, live life. So we went to the museum earlier. It was straight. Like, it had some stuff that was interesting. If I was to go again, I definitely would like look on the schedule and see what's gonna be there, because there was this one room. We basically went to this one exhibit, and it was like a room with 3 pictures this big, one on each wall, with spotlights hitting the picture, like a portrait of somebody.
A lot of spotlights.
A lot of spotlights hitting like each portrait. Like the whole room was for 3 pictures that were this big. And it was like not even a painting, it was a picture of somebody. This was part of like the art exhibit, and what did they call it? They called it something with sound.
Synthetic plant with sound.
Synthetic plant with sound. So basically somebody went, they went to Ross, picked up a plant and added sound, and that was the art.
Put the speaker.
Not to bag on anybody's art, because art is definitely different for everybody.
What is said in the gift shop?
Oh yeah. So basically there was this bag in the gift shop that explains like almost the entire art exhibit. It said something like, I could have done that, and then it said, but you didn't. So that is true. I will say there was a lot of art in there. I could have did that, but I didn't, and that's all that matters. Oh, but we did buy some books. I'll show you guys when we get back. And I also found some heels. You guys know I've been on the hunt for some heels, so I actually found some. He's complaining because we drove an hour to get there, but we found me some shoes.
That store right here, pretty much.
Okay.
20 minutes away from the
I wanted to go to that one because I didn't go to that one yet.
He ain't been to this one. So how you know there's nothing there?
I didn't know I was gonna go to that specific store when we got there. But yeah, now we're just waiting on our reservation for Cheesecake Factory because your girl loves the little pineapple upside down cheesecake.
That's why we drove an hour away, went to some macaron. You were looking for a macaron store.
Nuh-uh, that was just a plus. Didn't even find it, by the way.
Macarons, yeah, didn't find it. Look at you. Look what the sweets done did to you.
I look a mess. I'm kind of happy I had to wear a mask on the inside. He's a little salty because my drink tastes way better. You know when you try somebody else's drink and their drink is way better and you don't even want to drink your drink anymore? He's having one of those moments. Everywhere we go, he gotta have a fry. Hey. Alright you guys, so I'm officially back. I got started with the most important. If you ever go to Cheesecake Factory, make sure you get one of these. It is the pineapple upside down cheesecake. And if you like pineapple, it is absolutely bomb. I don't even like cheesecake. This is the only one you will catch me eating. Obviously this whole video is about me talking about potentially moving here. Therefore, y'all know that I'm looking into getting an apartment. So I needed a book for decor. So I got this book. It's called Style on the Street. Because y'all know I'm a street style girl. I flipped through this in the outfits, as you can see, like a little preview on the front, were very much so drippy. So I was kind of just gonna use this as a coffee table book, but also like as an inspiration book for like ideas and stuff. It's $35, so that's not even bad. Edward got this book, but I actually had picked it up and I showed it to him because I thought it was cool. But it's called Auto Erotica. I really like the chrome lettering on it, but it's pretty much full of like classic cars and stuff. I don't know if I showed y'all what I got from Zara yesterday. So we actually went shopping again today. I don't know if I mentioned, but I didn't buy, only bought shoes. But I got this shirt from Zara yesterday. It's like this orange turtleneck. It actually stops like right past my belly button, so it's kind of like cute for low-rise pants. I got a bone to pick with these pants. So I bought these pants from Zara, and they're an extra small. They're like the cargo pants. If you buy these pants, make sure, based off of this and my experience, these do not fit like an extra small. These fit like a medium. They literally come all the way like down here on me. You can see things you don't want to see. This is an extra small. But I just thought they were cute. They were like these green cargo pants, even though they didn't work out. And then the cutest thing about them is they had like a slit on the side. I'm still kind of salty about this. And let me show y'all my shoes. So these shoes, they're Good American. I actually did a vote on my Insta story and majority said, girl, you need these. So I went with the majority rule. And this is what they look like. They come with a little dust bag. They're very, very cute. They have kind of like a wider heel. They're very comfy. I'll insert the little try on story. But yeah, so cute. I just really wanted a shoe that was like not too expensive. These were like 100, and that's actually like half off, I think. So they had a good look to them. They didn't look super cheap, and that's what I was looking for. But yeah, that's all that I got. Unfortunately, I did not come across the macaroons that I actually went to the mall for. Don't tell Edward. But yeah, that was my last weekend in Chicago. I'm actually really sad about it. I'm gonna miss it here. Think I'm gonna move here, or do you think I'm gonna chicken out? So for the longest, I was asking for a sign, and I literally like just asked God, like, please just tell me if I should move here or not. And about 2 days later, I actually met a girl from my agency, literally from the same city as me. Like, y'all know the city where I currently live in, currently reside, currently trying to get out of. That city was telling me, she was like, oh yeah, I'm from Alabama too. And I was like, what? I was like, what part? And she said, and I was like, you're lying. She was like, no, that's really like where I'm from. She was like, I left when I was like 14, 15. What? So you're telling me a girl from my agency that now lives in Chicago used to live in the same super small town that I used to live in Alabama? What are the odds of that? And I just felt like that was a sign. All we can do is stick around and see what happens, and I will of course keep you guys posted. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, because after this week I won't be doing as much vlogging unless you guys want it. But yeah, I was just kind of vlogging because, you know, I was doing more, and I felt somewhere more interesting, and I don't feel like when I'm at home it's that interesting. But yeah, so follow me on the gram to keep up. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.